Lola Mark I. The Lola Mark I, a pioneering sports racing car, marked the beginning of Lola CarZ's illustrious journey in motorsport. Designed by Eric Broadley, the Mark I was introduced in 1958 and quickly gained recognition for its innovative engineering and competitive performance. The car featured a lightweight tubular space-frame chassis and was covered in a sleek aluminum body designed by Maurice Gaume. The Mark I was powered by a Coventry Climax FWA 1.1-liter inline-4 engine, producing around 80 horsepower. This engine, combined with its low weight of approximately 812 to 840 pounds, allowed it to achieve remarkable agility and speed. One of the Lola Mark I's notable achievements was its class victory at the 1960 12 Hours of Sebring, driven by Charles Vogele and Peter Ashdown. This success helped cement the car's reputation and contributed to its production of approximately 42 units between 1958 and 1962. Osca 750S. Officine Specializzate Costruzioni Automobili was founded by the Maserati brothers, Ernesto, Ettore, and Bindo, after they left Maserati in 1947. The Osca 750S was designed for the 750cc class in endurance racing, competing against formidable rivals like the Lotus 11 and Fiat Abarth. The car featured a 750 cubic centimeter inline-4 engine, producing around 70 horsepower. This engine was paired with a 4-speed manual transmission, allowing the car to reach impressive speeds for its class. One of the most notable achievements of the Osca 750S was its class victory at the 1960 12 Hours of Sebring, where it was driven by John Bentley and John Jack Gordon. Only 18 examples were built, making it a rare and highly sought-after collector's item today. AMT Piranha CRV2. Originally conceived by Marbon Chemical to showcase the potential of Cycolac ABS plastic in car design, the project was developed by Centaur Engineering Corporation. The CRV, standing for Cycolac Research Vehicle, featured a 2-piece thermoplastic body mounted on a tubular steel chassis. The upper half included the seat structure and most of the interior, while the lower half supported the rest. The initial prototypes were powered by a modest 42-horsepower Sunbeam engine. However, when AMT, a company known for its scale models, acquired the design, they transformed it into the CRV2. This version boasted a turbocharged Corvair engine, producing around 180 horses and weighed approximately 1,400 pounds. The CRV2's design was significantly altered from its prototypes, featuring a sheet steel chassis, real doors, and a redesigned upper body. It was a roadster with a mid-mounted engine and rear-wheel drive, making it a unique and agile racer. The car's racing pedigree was established when it won the D-Modified Championship in the 1965 SCCA road races. Despite plans to produce up to 50 units, only a few were made, making the CRV2 incredibly rare. Chaparral 1. Hall, an engineer and race car driver, collaborated with Dick Troutman and Tom Barnes to design the Chaparral 1, which was produced between 1961 and 1963. The car was built around a rigid steel tubular frame featuring independent suspension with double wishbones at the front and reverse A-arms at the rear, ensuring excellent handling and stability. Under the hood, the Chaparral 1 was powered by a Chevrolet small-block V8 engine, initially displacing 283 cubic inches, but later enlarged to 318 cubic inches by Traco Engineering. The Chaparral 1 made its racing debut in 1961 and quickly demonstrated its potential by securing several victories and podium finishes. Its most notable achievement was a class win at the 1962 Road America 500, driven by Jim Hall and Hap Sharp. CD Panhard LM64. Following the split between Deutsch and René Bonnet, Deutsch continued to work with Panhard, creating the LM64 as a successor to the earlier CD Panhard models. The LM64 was developed with a focus on aerodynamics, featuring a sleek, ultra-streamlined body designed to minimize drag and maximize efficiency on the long straights of Le Mans. The car was built on a central backbone chassis, with a front subframe housing the engine and gearbox. The LM64 was powered by an air-cooled flat-twin engine, displacing 848 cubic centimeters, and equipped with a supercharger to boost performance. This engine was paired with a ZF 5-speed gearbox, driving the front wheels. Despite its modest engine size, the LM64 could reach impressive speeds, clocking in at 137 miles per hour on the Mulsanne Strait. The LM64's drag coefficient was an astonishing 0.12, which remains impressive even by modern standards. The LM64 made its debut at the 1964 24 Hours of Le Mans, with two cars entered in the race. Despite their advanced design, both cars faced mechanical issues and did not finish the race. Bobsy SR3. Created by Jerry Mong, the Bobsy SR3 was built with a lightweight, triangulated aluminum tubing chassis, making it significantly lighter than its contemporaries like the Elva and Cooper. The car was powered by a Porsche 901 engine, producing approximately 225 horses, which was impressive for its time. The engine's power, combined with the car's weight of just around 1,000 pounds, provided an exceptional power-to-weight ratio that made the SR3 a formidable competitor on the track. While the Porsche 901 engine was a common choice, the car was designed to accommodate various power plants, including Ford, BMW, Saab, Alfa Romeo, and even BRM engines. This adaptability made the SR3 a favorite among privateers and racing enthusiasts who could tailor the car to their specific needs and preferences. Cooper Monaco T61. Designed and developed by Cooper, the T61 was an evolution of the earlier T57 model, featuring a steel-reinforced tubular space frame covered in aluminum panels. This construction provided a lightweight yet rigid chassis, essential for competitive racing. The T61 was versatile in its engine configurations, accommodating a range of power plants from Coventry Climax four-cylinder engines to Ford, Chevrolet, and Maserati V8. One of the most notable versions was the T61P, which housed a Maserati V8 engine producing over 400 horsepower. The T61P, driven by Roy Salvadori, debuted at Silverstone in May 1964, finishing second overall and first in class. Its unique combination of British chassis engineering and Italian engine power made it a standout in the racing world. Lola T70 Mark III Coupe. Designed by Eric Broadley and Tony Southgate, the T70 Mark III was an evolution of the earlier T70 models, featuring a steel and aluminum monocoque chassis that provided both rigidity and lightness. The car was powered by a mid-mounted Chevrolet 90-degree V8 engine, producing around 450 horsepower. This power, combined with the car's lightweight construction, allowed it to reach top speeds of up to 200 miles per hour on the Mulsanne Strait at Le Mans. Eric Broadley, who was involved in the design of the GT40, incorporated many of its successful elements into the T70 Mark III. Unfortunately, it was not very successful on the racetrack. The car faced stiff competition from the Porsche 917 and Ferrari 512M, which were in a different league. It wasn't until 1969 that an updated version called the Mark IIIB was raced by Penske Racing and won absolutely at the Daytona 24 Hour.